It's officially the spooky season. I'm finally getting over my cold and I want to make a dress. Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be the first of 2 spooky season videos. I'm a little bit late because I got struck down with the cold from hell, but I'm starting to feel better now and it's time to actually start making things again. I very recently watched the new Beetlejuice film and I loved it. It was so much fun and it got the ideas flowing. So I wasn't able to actually get to the shops, but I did get some fabric on Hobbycraft. This one, brilliant. This one, the stripes are a little bit thinner than I would have liked. It didn't actually say on the website how wide the stripes were, but we're gonna make it work. Pattern-wise, I was browsing the vintage pattern wiki and I found this dress, which not only is super cute, but I think it's gonna work really well for this mix of stripy with green accents. I did have a look and I couldn't find one of these patterns in my size, so I used my block and kind of made it up from what I could see. The only changes I really made were connecting my bodice block to my pencil skirt block, turning the darts into princess seams, and rather than doing the all-in-one sleeves, which I think this is an all-in-one sleeve, I just made them regular because I have never had any luck with the all-in-one sleeve. And you know what, this is my first time making a princess seam dress, so this is going to be interesting. Let's head over to the table and start cutting. Okay, so I have overlocked everything and I've had a quick break, had me tea, and it's a lot later than I thought it was going to be. We're already nearly 9 o'clock. I really should have started this project much earlier in the day, but my hope is tonight, if I can do the bits that are gonna mess with my brain if I leave it way too late, which is going to be attaching this little front bit to the rest of that front bit to make it into one whole, and doing the side pieces because I wanted to go for like a chevron kind of thing. Well, it's going that way. I've never done it before, but I thought it would look quite nice. I know I'm going to have problems getting that perfectly lined up, so I want to do that first, get it out of the way, and then for the rest of tonight just sewing those long seams to get the princess seams together. I might do sleeves tonight. If not, then that's easy, I can put them on tomorrow, and they just need binding in the green. The neckline just needs going around with the green as well, with like a little bow, and then tomorrow I'm going to do the jacket. Well, it came out as a perfect chevron design. Perfectly out by one line each time. I'm not even sure how I did that, to be honest. Now I can do about it now because I don't have enough fabric to make new pieces. So I'm just gonna have to live with it. Right, next thing to do though is, so on the fronts to the sides and then the backs to the sides, I'm going to leave it open in the back for now because I'm not even sure I have got a zip that's long enough. I may have to take a trip to Dunelm in the morning. Okay, I basically rolled out of bed and started unpicking because I tried this on last night and there were some little fit issues around the kind of hip and waist area, and that got me thinking, did I in fact get my pattern matching right, but I had messed up somewhere else? And I had. So we now have that perfectly pattern matched, but we've got a little bit of an overhang up here. So I don't know how I've done it. I probably overlapped somewhere a little bit too much when I joined the bodice to the skirt bit. But anyway, this just needs trimming down and then that's good. Also during the try-on, the new try-on that I did this morning, I found a couple of little areas where it just needs taking in a little bit, which that's awesome. It's better than having to let it out because it's much easier to take things in. So I also stitched up the little bit at the back. I've left a slit so that I can actually walk in it. So next things I've got to do with this is take it in those little areas, zip. I still don't know if I've got one. Where am I up to? Sleeves, and the binding around there, and hem. Hemming should be reasonably easy because it's just straight. It's not like a big curve or anything. Yeah. Then it's jacket. I've decided that I am going to bagline the jacket because I think that's just going to look neater. I have overlocked the sleeves for the jacket though because it's going to be a lot easier turning it inside out and stuff if I don't have the sleeves attached, and then I'll just attach them normally. But yeah, we are on track. We are on track. Okay, so I've got the dress pretty much complete. All that needs doing is adding the green binding around the neck and the arms. I also made some little covered buttons as well. I'll see if I can... There we go. Yeah, weren't as complicated as I remembered. Only problem is they're very small. On my reference, they're a bit bigger and there's 6 of them, so I'm just going to do 8 instead. So that's 8 going down the dress itself, and then there's going to be another 8 going down the jacket. Speaking of the jacket, I do have all the darts done on the jacket pieces. They just need to be sewn together and have the sleeves put on. I'm thinking I shouldn't have to do any understitching or top stitching or anything with that, because it's all just cotton and it's quite crisp when you iron it, so fingers crossed I should be okay with that. I'm gonna get that done before I switch over to doing the binding and stuff on the dress, purely because I can't be bothered with switching between cotton. So yeah, for now though, I need to nip to the shop and get some snacks, because tomorrow we're doing a little sewing bee type thing for Panto. It's nearly done. We've got all the costumes sorted and stuff, we just need to do trim and stuff, so everybody's getting together and we're just gonna sew trim on things and have snacks, so it should be fun. But yeah, I'm hoping, I think I can get this project done tonight, and then tomorrow I can get my reveal footage and stuff, so yay! Okay, I think this might actually be my favourite thing I've made. It is so much fun and it actually fits really nicely and is really flattering, which, considering what it is, I wasn't expecting it to be that flattering. I think this is definitely a pattern that I will use again, just with some little alterations to make it suit me a little bit better. For example, the bow isn't really me, but it works so well for this outfit. The general shape of it though, like the length of the jacket and stuff, it really works. It like cinches me in, it's really cool. So yeah, this has been a huge success, I think. And on a separate note, unrelated to sewing, I am really pleased with this makeup. I think it turned out really good. I hope everyone's enjoying the spooky season so far. I do have another video to come out. That's probably either going to be the day before Halloween or on Halloween, so keep an eye out for that. In other news, I have done it. I have finally done it. I have made a pattern for the sandworm. I made this for my very first YouTube video, and at the time I was kind of winging it. So the thought of actually saving any of the pattern pieces that I made for it just didn't occur to me. But I've done it. The pattern for this guy is going to be on my Ko-fi page. I will leave a link to that in the description. I think I have made the tail for this one a little bit longer, just to give you some options. But yeah, one thing I will say, I used felt for these bits. I've been using it as a draft excluder, which is what I originally made it for, and it picks up so much like bits of rubbish. So if you make your own, use a different fabric for these bits. And speaking of coffee, if you have supported me on there, thank you very, very much. It's so appreciated. I did actually get a notification recently saying that I'm quite close to my goal for getting some new lights. So thank you, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, then doing all the YouTubey things will be very much appreciated. Like, comment, share. YouTube is telling me that you might enjoy this video next, and I will see you next time. Bye!